Training. We talk about training with Jordan and Kerry on Training Thursday. Hi everyone, welcome. It's another Training Thursday. It's me, Jordan Bateman, Vice President Communications, Marketing, etc. for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association. Joined as always by
Kerry Vitel, Program Manager for the ICBA Training Department.
I believe in it.
I get halfway through and going, is this? Yes, that is actually
Vital
what
by
I'm supposed
name,
to be.
Vital by nature. You know her well. Deb's bouncing baby girl. And we are back. And Kerry, we're taping a little bit later today because you've just been on a wildly successful former featured course on Training Thursday.
You did.
Tell me about the sick leave town hall.
Yes, so we had over 200 people in this webinar. So congrats to our training manager, Ali Bodner, for handling all of that and handling the barrage of questions that came in throughout. But yeah, it was very well attended by members and non-members alike, which was really good. Our presenters did fantastic. Hopefully they explained things that people will be able to take away with them. It was actually quite funny because poor Marcia had to actually say at the beginning that please do not shoot the messenger. They do not enjoy some of these provisions in this new sick day leave, but they do have to tell us about them.
Yes.
So it sounded like that happened. No one was yelled at.
Ali was telling me that at times there were 40 people in the queue for questions, which
not even surprised.
Shows you how confusing the policy is. Well, that has been by the provincial government. These are very simple questions that should be able to be answered by a government website or regulation or something. Instead, we've gotten this kind of look. I think most people are fine with the announcement. 5 paid sick days. Okay, the age of COVID makes sense, but it's never that simple, and it would be helpful if the government actually came out with the clear guidelines. So
exactly.
Hopefully this was of help. If you are an ICBA member, you can actually access shortly this video in the HR toolkit.
Yes.
If you're not set up on the free HR toolkit, free for members, you should send an email, memberservices@icba.ca. They'll set you up on the HR toolkit.
Yep.
And if you're not a member,
I don't know why you're not.
You should be a member.
Exactly.
Same thing. Email memberservices@icba.ca. They'll get you all.
We'll help you out.
Yep. All right. This week's featured course, Kerry, maintenance and rehabilitation of highway and municipal pavements.
Another one in the pavement series.
Yes.
And this one, especially in the Lower Mainland, is very appropriate because obviously everyone...
Have you driven around lately?
Everyone has probably heard about our lovely weather issues over the past few months, and that has definitely caused some issues for our highways and municipal pavements. So David Hine is back to do our next installment in our pavement series on February the 25th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. So you're going to talk about the background and pavement condition evaluation, examples of typical pavement distresses, which by the way is very entertaining. He did this course last year, and some of the pictures he has are insane. Like, how are people driving on this and not like popping a tire every single time? An overview of the life cycle of pavement assets and methods to establish maintenance and rehabilitation needs. So it's jam-packed in an hour and a half.
Exactly. So lots of civil contractors out there do work for various municipalities, regional districts, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Heck, even school boards have little roads usually.
Indeed.
So good for those folks. Also good for people who may want to get into that business.
Absolutely.
Learn a little bit more about it. It's a 90-minute commitment.
Yep.
And again, members get a discount. icba.ca/courses or the button below for this one, maintenance and rehabilitation of highway and municipal pavements. Kerry, anything exciting going on?
Nothing really. I've been pretty much in webinars all morning. So I've jumped out of my meetings to come do this, and then I have another meeting later, but that's okay.
Yes, Kerry is gathering, I believe it's her joint occupational health and safety people today?
Yes, we are having a meeting. And so we are...
Kerry chairs the committee here at ICBA, and about 95% of her job is to make sure I don't kill myself somehow.
You and Chris.
Yes, falling off ladders, walking into things, etc. The other 5% of her job is managing the committee.
Pretty much. And just being like, please stop doing whatever you're doing. Please don't cut yourself. The Band-Aids are over here, etc., etc. But yes, we are having a meeting this afternoon, so I have to prep for that.
Very exciting.
Yeah, it's fun times over here at ICBA. We're very excited.
Have you finished that new serial podcast?
No, I'm halfway through.
Okay.
I was listening to it on my way here this morning. It's very interesting. I'm very much enjoying it, but it's just so bizarre to me.
Well, there's a couple of issues here. First of all, lots of British accents, which means you can't listen to it on 1.5 times speed like you normally do. I'm on one
I can't do that.
One and a quarter, so it's actually slowing me down. I'm on to the final episode now.
Okay.
I'll be interested later on. They have a little bit of a journalism fight between them, like on views of journalism.
Good.
So
That'll be
as
fun.
former reporters, you and I can discuss
Okay,
that
we'll talk about that next week.
Who,
be good.
who we side with, who we believe in, et cetera,
That'll
et
be
cetera. But
interesting.
it'll be good.
Yeah,
What's it called again? It's the Trojan Horse Affair.
Letter.
Trojan Horse Affair?
Trojan Horse Affair.
Just
It
search
is,
for
yeah.
Trojan Horse.
Because it's talking about the Trojan Horse letter, but it's the Trojan Horse Affair.
That's
You're right.
Okay.
In Birmingham,
That's
England.
so good. Anyways, it's by the people who did Serial.
It's quite good.
The other thing we should debate is yesterday Wordle. Quite a scandal. Wordle.
Yes, so I did not get it because hopefully by now you did the Wordle yesterday. That's not how we spell it in Canada.
Yes. Wordle is a British.
Was it humor?
I thought a British guy invented Wordle.
Yeah, it was.
So I automatically assumed that humor would be with a U and
Yeah, it
therefore
was
6
humor.
letters and can't be wordled.
Yeah, so
So
I
I
did
took
not get
2
it.
extra guesses before.
I never once got it, and so it was actually quite funny because on Twitter
You didn't
last
get it?
night.
Really?
No,
At all?
no, because
it's
that's not how
like-
you spell humor.
I'm like at.
There's
40,
no way.
I'm like 40 straight now.
Yeah,
You
no.
just blew it.
Before, yeah, I blew it. I was, I think, like
Wow.
15 or 16 straight.
I expect
yeah.
better from. I'm a little disappointed in you,
I
Kerry.
was so mad. I was so mad. Anyway, but then I saw on Twitter yesterday, it was a British newspaper or something, who had like all the little green squares and one little one like above it that I'm
Yes.
assuming was for the U.
Yes.
It was
Anyways.
quite funny.
So this
But
was.
yeah, that was not, I did not appreciate that Wordle.
No, very good.
You ruined my streak.
And then in other pop culture news, Jack, my 11-year-old, and I, we finished the Book of Boba Fett last night on
boy.
Disney Plus.
Yep.
And it's a 7-episode series, I think. The first 4 episodes, well, they were okay. Episodes 5, 6, and 7, they tied into storylines from from a previous Star Wars series.
Yep.
And oh my God, did we go crazy? You've not, like him and I
love
were
it.
marking out. And I'm excited because when I was a kid, Star Wars was big.
Totally.
And it's kind of ebbed and flowed. But Jack came home from school on Tuesday.
Yep.
This is the day before the last. And he's like, man, everyone's talking about what's Grogu going to do? What's this going to happen? He's like, it's all we can talk about at school right now. And I'm like, Star Wars is back,
Yes.
baby.
I love
Fantastic.
it. That's
So,
hilarious.
Watch The Mandalorian and then
There you
go
go.
watch the Book of Boba Fett.
Okay.
You'll love it. Okay.
Good plan.
That's it. Maintenance, rehabilitation of highway and municipal pavements. It's a webinar, again, 1 to 2:30 on the 25th of February. It's a Friday. Come on.
Exactly.
Have your lunch, enjoy it, and enjoy the. I was gonna say, enjoy some pothole porn. Is that what you say?
Hey, it's pretty appropriate, but like I said, the photos are quite
If
shocking.
you love crazy pothole photos and
Or just,
broken
like,
pavement,
cracks,
this
you're just like, oh my
this is
gosh.
the pavement webinar you want
Yeah,
to be
it
on
is.
because
It's
David
very
Hyde
interesting.
He's got a whole catalog of them, and it's very
We
interesting.
keep sending him new ones, which is very fun.
All right. Oh, so you see ones like out and
So
about?
not so much with this one, but we have a sidewalks webinar too, and so we have definitely taken photos of really bad sidewalks and sent them to him.
Okay, this is good stuff. All right. ICBA.ca/courses, and we will see you all next week.